Hello to all my fellows around the globe. This live stream is from the Republic of South Africa. The time is 21:44 p.m. South African time, or we can say 9:45 p.m. South African time. And the date is the 11th of the 5th month, 2018. And I greet you all again. I was supposed to be here earlier, but I felt that to leave my fellows live stream just like that, even though I was going to be there 15 minutes, I didn't feel good about it. But I said, no, let me just allow myself to complete the live stream, especially for my brother Steven from United States. It was an eye-opener during your live stream. I really loved some of the points that you have hinted. That is why I did not leave after 15 minutes. So I felt that now, let me just take the whole broadcast. And thanks again. Good morning, Mrs. Jules from New Zealand. It's good morning in New Zealand, and it's 2 hours before midnight in South Africa currently. And then others are in dreamland already. But I'm still up for the next 2.5 hours. And earlier today, I didn't share with you, probably yesterday as well, late. Yeah. I felt so tired since I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was the busiest day. I had to go and meet our technicians from Africa, and from there I had to attend other errands. So I've been out. So I just said to myself, you know what? I spoke to them earlier when we were sharing about the scammers, that article from the blog. Yeah. Today I've listened to 3 different live broadcasts from our TBC fellows, and I picked up that they shared 3 different things, but all of the live streams were an eye-opener to me. I don't know with others, but I've learned a lot today. So some of the things they concerns me, yes. I'll start with number 1. When TBC was launched in 2016, we know the date and the month. We didn't know much by then, but our mistake was that, not all of us, but some of us, our mistake was that we compared TBC with other online HYIPs. And we wanted the billion coin to operate exactly like Bitcoin. That's what we wanted. Some of us, not all of us. That was the mistake. Our mistake number 1. And then what happened after that? I'll remind you. We all know that what happened. Along the way, just before let me see. Okay, just before the end of 2016, there were quite a number of articles on the social media, Facebook, Many people were promising the exchangers. That was before TBC launched our trading platform. Remember, there was a reason why TBC launched the trading platform, not the exchanger. Because with the exchanger, it was not going to benefit us at all. Exchangers, they belong to the other markets, not our market, because our mission is different. We must always keep that in mind. Our mission is different. That's another reason why we cannot be attached on the other markets, which is Coinbase and the likes. So now, March, not more, March exchangers were introduced, were proposed, were announced by so-called third parties. I'm going to tell you what happened with me as soon as I saw the very first one, number one, because I was keeping up the pace with the blog. I have never disowned the education blog since from day one to date. And it's like my brother and my sister. Without me discussing something with the blog, I don't feel good at all. Whether I'm sick, whether I'm happy, whether I'm unhappy, whether I'm hungry, whether I'm full, I can say much. I have never, ever disowned the blog. Because TBC blog, it is not only for fun or for us going there and say, yeah, I'm a downline to Steve or Mrs. Jules. Yeah, if I go there, I open it and read, yeah, then I will make them happy. No. It's for your own good. When you go to the blog, you must go to the blog willingly. And when you read the blog, you must read the blog with an understanding. And at the end of the day, you must get learned. 75% of the questions that we are facing today are from the people that we have started with in 2016. When I was taking a tour around today, I just felt today that, I need to go out of the house and get fresh air, just to drive around with a low speed, checking out some things. I got these calls, WhatsApp messages. I was invited to join quite a number of private chats on WhatsApp and etc. Some people who joined with us from 2016, only now they are asking about merchants, what is to be done, and I referred them to the YouTube blog and education blog, of course. Believe you me, most of those people, they cared less. YouTube and education, it is not their style, it is not their source for TBC education. Then I ask them ask them questions, sorry. Do you expect me, Lawrence, to cut corners about TBC? Or do you want me to present it the way you want it? Which one? Tell me exactly. Yes, at the end, they wanted me to provide them with direct answers without any explanation. I told them that's not how I work. And there's only one procedure. It's either you follow it or you don't. And the questions I'm relating to them. The questions that you asked me, guys, or the things that you're asking me, you are asking me because you are a part of the non-builders. You know, when I was still in journalism, we were taught one thing. When you talk to a man, you must look to that man here. As soon as that man, his eyes go side by side, up and down, you must know that that man is full of something that I cannot mention that weight because it's not the right weight. When I talk to a man, we must look at each other here. You will be in a position to understand if that man really needs your help or not, or what is the agenda. So I just said to them these things because you are a part of the non-builders. You are so frustrated about what you see daily in your wallet. Now it's worse because the gold is involved. So you are shocked by the latest figures. But not even one day you have visited the education blog. And guys, listen to this one. I was really shocked, you know. You see this cup here? This is my cluster water. I don't drink tap water. I drink cluster water. Okay. It's almost 7 years now since I've been drinking tap water. Cluster water or hydro water. That's it. I got so thirsty since I came in here. I've been drinking water, one cup after another. I'll tell you why I was so thirsty or why I became thirsty. These guys, they never heard of any YouTube live stream before. Yes, they do have their Gmail accounts, but they don't know that beyond that, there are other bars. When you go to menu bar and then you connect to your YouTube or things. They didn't know anything. But when they created the WhatsApp groups, they claimed to be TBC leaders. Oh my gosh, just listen to that. Some of the things, before we take the lead, we first get taught. And then after we have been led by the experienced ones, then we get guidance on how to go about certain things in the near future or how things are done, how to communicate with people, various people. We get taught in many ways, but based on the leadership. Now, these people who are claiming to be leaders, remember, non-builders of TBC since from 2016. When I mentioned the YouTube or live stream broadcast, it was Greek to them. Then I got thirsty from that moment on till now. That is another problem that we are facing. The things that we confess with our mouth, sometimes they might be from our head, or sometimes we never thought of them. We just utter a word just like that, that I am. But our conduct describes us more than what we are saying through our mouth. So, tell me now, what is that exactly we are going to discuss with such likes? Lastly, to them, the entire world now, as we speak, they know us. They know us live. They see us every day. We are living beings, not non-living beings. And then most of these bodies, they don't want to profile themselves live. Now, they are, they're doing a reproduction of themselves to other non-builders, TBC community, on Facebook and other social medias, meaning spreading lies. It is easy for one to spread lies with uneducated community of TBC. Uneducated, when I say uneducated, I mean those who are not reading TBC education. Those are uneducated TBC members. I hope the explanation is clear. But currently something is happening, believe you me. Some of these uneducated TBC members, uneducated about what? TBC education. We must be clear on that one. Uneducated about TBC education. Yes, of course, you are uneducated TBC community member only if you don't visit the education blog. Also, if you don't attend the Send Buttons meeting on Monday, if you do have a Send Button. And if you don't go on YouTube and share with your fellow ones on the live stream, you are uneducated because you can't explain it. You can't even save that community. So you are uneducated, of course. Now, some of these uneducated members of this community, they are beginning to ask questions, believe you me. They are asking the so-called leaders that, guys, something is not right. It looks like the problem might be you guys. You didn't give us the information. They're beginning to get angry. You see where the danger is. When some of us provide a best education ever, according to admin's guide, we do it openly and freely with a smile, because even if they can go and retrieve that blueprint, it will explain the same thing. And we go live, you see us live, and many of Tibetians you have already met, we shook hands, they are alive, they're living, they are living, they are not non-living beings, but they are living beings. Now, what about those who are claiming the leadership of TBC? And to this day, they haven't showed up as yet. We don't know them. they can go out there and take the world by storm, bring 500 million or billion of communities to TBC membership. But as long as they don't profile themselves, we must see them live. Then to me, their work will be doomed. Because meaning the number that they're bringing, the 500 billion or million into this community, that number is dangerous because will just swallow us at once. It is not always about the number, but that number has to be has to go through some how can I put it? There is a weight that I need. Can someone help us out there? This number, the over 3 million, it's currently going through some tests. Let's use a simple language. Yes, it's currently going through some tests. Now, let's move on to the second one. TBC, it's open to everyone. But how transparent are we to TBC? Yes, there are those who are transparent. But as for the rest, they are not. Because they are coming into this community with double agendas. They play cool, they play good. But as soon as they are going through some financial constraints, we have to suffer, meaning you and I have to suffer. We have to consume our time, our lives for them. And if we don't do that, we are not a good community. We are not good leaders. What's going to happen after that? I'm saying these guys because we see these things every day. If someone was with crystal eyes, meaning this person, he or she is under crystal eyes or James, I know that those were James or crystal eyes downlines. Tomorrow they come to me for help. And the worst thing that I don't like, they go to live stream broadcast and ask for help. What does that mean? That means crystal eyes and James are not being helpful to that person. I, for one, I've never ever accepted anyone like that, because the first thing that I'm asking these people, who is your sponsor or your downline? It's Steven, or it's Crystal Eyes, or it's Miss Jules. Okay, so since we are all doing one thing, what transpired? Why don't you ask them to help you? Remember what I said to you? I did journalism. As soon as someone, his or her eyes go side by side, up and down, that person is full of, you know what I'm saying. If I talk to a man, you must look at each other's eyes here. Then I'll be in a position to analyze the truth, or between lies and truth. These guys, they disown their own sponsors with no apparent reason, because they are looking for this answer, guys. They want it. They want this answer. You know which answer is that? CB, cash out button. It's all about that. Now, they will join our live streams. They will ask same questions over and over again. They will leave Mary, Stephen, James, Mrs. Jules. They will also leave Lawrence. They'll also leave Deluz. They'll also leave Bitcoin Randy. They will leave us, meaning they will disown us. They will go to others and ask the same question over and over again. We'll end up answering one thing. We'll end up getting crazy. I'm not in a position to follow that. And we see these people. What are we doing? Are we calling them into order, or we are happy that, yeah, our live streams are getting more viewers? Oh no, yeah, you know what? I'm getting more offense. You are in trouble, and they don't want to pay that $50. You know, yesterday, I was helping one person from 2016. The first 8 minutes, I felt it. Before we proceed, I said, please don't forget, you have to transfer into my FNB account $50. I said, huh? I said, you said your sponsor did 1, 2, and 3, and I spoke to your sponsor. It's not true. But because you can no longer go back to your sponsor, I'm here now. You are an orphan to me. Then I'll help you, but remember the transaction. I felt it in 8 minutes that who is the problem? If we allow such things, I saw someone today during Bitcoin Randy's live stream from South Africa was asking something. Maybe most of you might have noticed that. A simple thing. Randy said, okay, I'll help out. That as well, it's not the right thing. Before you help anyone, we must know who is the sponsor or an upline. Because we may not say, guys, we may not say publicly or during our live streams, but within ourselves, you know the truth. You know you know exactly what I'm saying. If something is not right, it's not right. Let's call these people in order, because they are out of order. They are using us. Last part one. The send button. It was there before our buttons were suspended. And we know the reason why they were suspended. Most of us did not make use of the send buttons. And it was a very short space of time, not even 3 months or 4 months. Then the send buttons were activated again. People were chanting up and down. Oh, it was a celebration. Only for a couple of hours. Today, they are coming on the live streams and private chats, social media or Facebook, asking, what must I do with the send button? What did they do with those send buttons before they were suspended? Did they do something about it? Did they come to us and ask? No, they didn't. They were holding us back, the same people. Yes, if you are not used to certain things or to engage yourself into TBC activities, What difference will it make today because your send button is on? Isn't that a distraction, guys? If we don't call them to order, the admin will call them in order, but in a very effective way. And you know that because the admin is watching every activity that we are doing on a daily basis. This one requires us, you and me, not the admin. We can't take every small or petty issues to admin, like we don't know who we are, what we are doing. We can't do that. There are things that we can forward to admin. I hope I'm clear on that one. If Stephen sees that something is not right in the Philippines or in South Africa, he knows what to do. He will touch base privately. If Mary Ann sees that something is not right, as leaders, we will touch base and discuss it. We have options. We have Zoom, we have YouTube private, we have WhatsApp, we have all the tools. But if we keep quiet, they will use us. If your downlines approaches me private about a certain question, even if I know the answer, I won't give them the answer. I will refer them back to you. I'm not happy about that. You know why? Because my focus currently it's on the other communities, non-TBC communities around the globe, meaning people who are not on board as yet. We have seen the experiences in Uganda, what is going on there, and there are other countries as well. That is where my focus is. I'm not going to rotate one place about the people who have been with us since from 2016, playing with us, going to Mary, going to Steve, going to Randy, asking same questions again. Please, guys. So this is what I wanted to share with you today, that guys, our system, TBC system, is open to everyone, but not everyone is transparent to this community or TBC. Now, their problems, it's their problems, not ours. Not unless they change their mindset and approach us with a different slogan that, guys, we are concerned. The number is not growing, or it is growing, but people are not getting learned. Can we try to find a way of accommodating everyone? That we can discuss. Guys, we want to save everyone before the 90 days. During this migration, we want everyone to be on board. How can we help? What are other mechanisms we can apply in order to save everyone so that when we migrate, finally, everyone must be saved? That I can really avail myself, sit down with you. We can even go to News Cafe and work out a plan. Well, I can't just go out to a News Cafe for someone who has been with me from 2016. But that person doesn't know that there is a YouTube live stream in the education blog. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's be serious here. Let's call a spade a spade. If we keep quiet and die inside, our community will also die silently. And I'm not going to be a part of that. As soon as I see that most of you are doing that, I'm going to go astray. By then, I'll be going astray because I'll be doing an opposite. I'll be an opposite of that. Lastly, I once mentioned something locally in South Africa, also internationally, to my fellow loving TBCians, that when I made a decision to become a TBC member, I was sober-minded. I was not intoxicated. I was clear. I was awake. I was not tired. That's one. Two, I know why I started. Thirdly, even if the entire TBC membership says today, now, we are leaving TBC, I will remain myself, firmly, boldly, with confidence, because I can stand today and face anything. That's what the billion coin has taught me. That block. So for your time, thank you so much. Let me go through the top chat and see the comments. Okay, hi, my brother Stephen from United States. Welcome again. Mrs. Jules, hi again. And welcome to our live stream, James. Hi, brother. And I'm looking forward to chat with you tomorrow, as usual. And Crystal Eyes, my sister Mary, from Mpumalanga, South Africa. Welcome again. Also James from Mpumalanga, South Africa. And let's see, Miss Jules. Okay, let's see here. Miss Jules mentioned something here. That's a huge claim. TBC leader, I did not set out to be known as a leader. I just wanted to learn and learn. I do not take it lightly. Broadcasters are leading directly, giving of themselves selflessly. To stand up in front of the global communities and share with them your profile live, it's a huge responsibility. While others are saying, no, I'm shy, I'm shy for what? If you're shy, and then, I don't know. It's just that that wallet, we cannot take it, or the admin cannot take it. It's yours. But please don't talk to me about that. Let's check here. Powerbox. Thank you, brother. Yeah, brother, that's the only way. We must call a spade a spade. Otherwise, we're going to fall hard. Thanks again, Miss Jules. Mary, thanks again. Yes, Mary. They are sheep in wolves' clothing. They are very dangerous, and we know them. Now they are exposed. Remember KA, you know what I'm talking about. We need to get into that one. KA, Mary. Powerbox. Yeah, they lie and cheat to get what they want. Oh, that one actually, when I think of it, I'm boiling as we speak. You know about that, guys. They try to do the best they can in order to get those monies. And once they've caused a mess, we have to come and clear their mess. Okay, mirror again. Yeah. In fact, leaders, members, or stakeholders, those are titles. But now, what about our actions? Are we applying that as leaders, or everyone is claiming to be a leader? That's a big weight, you know. Okay, let's check Miss Jules here. She's saying yes, that's why they move away from their sponsor as they are not getting the answers they are looking for. Yes, there's only one answer, CB, cash out button. Powerbox. Yes, we need to be the leaders we want to be and help as much as we can and not let our people find other sponsors. Um, a leader forever leads by an example. Thanks, James. And then let's check again. Okay, Miss Jules again. She's saying, unfortunately, I was not around at that time when send buttons were suspended. I fully came on board in November 2017. Yeah, they were suspended because of the discounters. So the admin wanted to introduce a new plan that will suppress the discounters, and it has really minimized that problem. Admin did a good job. That is why I love TPC admin. I've never met this kind of admin before. I've been in online programs, but this one, it's one of its kind. Thanks, Maria. They're doing mind control, Butana. Yeah, they've actually learned from their masters. You know, system of control, mind control. Okay. And thanks, Mary. Mary, she's saying she's focused to build our membership. Solid membership, not non-living being, or, you know, that membership. Okay, Powerbox is saying, no, we can't. We need to sort out stuff on our own. Well, most of it we can sort out. Sometimes we have to contact admin, but very little. Exactly. We can't just take every PT issues to admin. Oh, please, even children can no longer do that in our time. Please, there are things that we can forward to admin. There are things that we can sort out. You know, when you go to the magistrate court, before they attend your case, they will call you in that small room and ask you first. The clerk will ask first before the magistrate addresses your case and say, Stephen and Mary, are you sure you want to do this, or you still need another time? Because as soon as this case proceeds, 1, 2, and 3, there's going to be some consequences. They give you time. So let's apply that here. Before we go to admin, let's address some things by ourselves, but under the guidance of admin, of course. Okay. Okay. Mary, she's saying that is what TBC has taught me to put on. I have woken up to life. Thanks, Mary. And then, okay, Mary again. Okay, and thanks, Miss Jules. Yeah. Now, brothers and sisters, to all my fellow Tibetians around the world, it was nice sharing with you today, and I'm still looking forward to um, live stream with you tomorrow again. But tomorrow, I'm not sure in the early hours of the morning. I'll check. But of course, in the afternoon, I will. I might go 4 o'clock again tomorrow. It's Saturday. Everyone will be at home. And we will share much again tomorrow. And then, not unless there are questions or you love to add something. If not, I would say thank you again. I love you all, guys, and you are really making a difference into our everybody's life. Um, Not mentioning about the Uganda trip, that was a bomb. That is the description of a leader. A leader will ensure that I will find a way to reach where others did not reach. So we lead by an example. And thank you again. I'll say good night for now, but I'm still up. If there's anything, you can touch base private or my email. And then bye for now. Let's get this one.